Some big news. Cabinet expansion will take place on February 6th. This is the big news that we're getting this hour. Cabinet expansion will take place on February 6th. This is what BS Yediyurappa has said as of now. So clearly some clarity on the grand expansion, which all eyes were on BS Yediyurappa's announcement. All the newly elected MLAs waiting for this big cabinet expansion. Now BS Yediyurappa going ahead and stating that February 6th the cabinet expansion will be taking place. So all of them can heave a sigh of relief, but at the same time, who are the MLAs who will be making it to BS Yediyurappa's cabinet? That is something which we'll have to wait and watch. 13 MLAs to take oath as ministers is what BS Yediyurappa said. Who are these MLAs? Well, clearly, on one hand, we'll have to consider that somewhere Ramesh Jarkioli's pressure has worked out. Most likely, all 11 MLAs will be given a cabinet berth. The other veterans who have been waiting for a cabinet berth, most likely they will also be given. So the cabinet expansion will be taking place at 10:30 a.m. Cabinet expansion will be taking place at 10:30 a.m. This is something which they have said at this point in time. BS Yediyurappa making clarifications on the big cabinet expansion. It will be taking place on February 6th at 10:30 a.m. The governor has also given time. So February 6th is a big and grand day for the same. 10+3 formula will be adapted is something which BS Yediyurappa said. So that means the veterans will also be inducted and the newly elected MLAs as well. So that means one person will be let out.
ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಮುಂದೆ ಬರೋ ದಿವಸಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಅವ್ರು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಮುಂದೆ ಶಂಕರ್ಗೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಭರವಸೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿವಿ. MLCನೂ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಮಂತ್ರಿನೂ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ನಾವು ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಏನು ಭರವಸೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀವಿ ಅದರಿಂದ ಹಿಂದೆ ಸರಿಯೋ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ಇಲ್ಲ.
ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ವಿಶ್ವನಾಥ್ ಮತ್ತು MTB ಅವರು ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, ಹಿಂದೆ ಭರವಸೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ರು ಯಡಿಯೂರಪ್ಪ ಅವರು ನಮಗೆ ಮಾತನಂತೆ ಅವರು ನಡ್ಕೊಂತಾರೆ.
ಈಗ ಸುಪ್ರೀಂ ಕೋರ್ಟ್ ಡಿಸಿಷನ್ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಸೋತವ್ರಿಗೆ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಬರಲ್ಲ ರೀ. ನನಗೆ ಟ್ರೈ ಟು ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ದ ಡಿಫಿಕಲ್ಟೀಸ್.
Sir, in Bidar, a sedition case was filed against a school for an anti-CA NRC case. The police are questioning children over there, ages of 9 to 12. Is that right, sir?
ಏನಂತೆ
ಇದರದಲ್ಲಿ ಸೆಡಿಷನ್ ಕೇಸ್ ಬುಕ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಸಿಎ ವಿರುದ್ಧ ಹೋರಾಟ ಮಾಡಿ ಅಂತ ಕಲಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು ಆ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಡ್ರಾಮಾ ಮಾಡೋದು.
6ನೇ ತಾರೀಕು ಗುರುವಾರ ಬೆಳಿಗ್ಗೆ 10:30ಕ್ಕೆ ಮಂತ್ರಿಮಂಡಲದ ಪ್ರಮಾಣ ವಚನ ಸ್ವೀಕಾರ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ರಾಜಭವನದಲ್ಲಿದೆ. 6ನೇ ತಾರೀಕು ಗುರುವಾರ ಬೆಳಿಗ್ಗೆ 10:30. ಈಗಿರೋ ಪ್ರಕಾರ 10+3 ಅಂದ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೆ ನಾವು. ಯಾರ್ಯಾರೇನು ಡೀಟೇಲ್ಸ್ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ. 10+3.
Well, that was BS Yediyurappa. That was his reaction. He has announced that the cabinet expansion will be taking place on February 6th at 10:30 a.m. at Raj Bhavan. The governor as well will be coming forward and he will also be part. He has also given permission. Not just that, BS Yediyurappa has also said that the 10+3 formula will be used at this point in time. 3 veterans will be inducted.
6ನೇ ತಾರೀಕು ಗುರುವಾರ ಬೆಳಿಗ್ಗೆ 10:30ಕ್ಕೆ ಮಂತ್ರಿಮಂಡಲ.
Now 10 newly elected MLAs will be given cabinet berth. Not just that, he said R. Shankar will be given an MLC post, will be made a minister in the coming days. For now, there will not be
ಈಗಿರೋ ಪ್ರಕಾರ 10
any
plus 3
ministry which will be given to him. But once the MLC elections are held, that is when they will be given a cabinet berth. And with respect to H. Vishwanath as well as MTB Nagaraj, they will not be given as it is against the Supreme Court's order. So it cannot be taken, is what they have said. So
ರಾಜಭವನದಲ್ಲಿ
some relief for the newly elected MLAs, but at the same time, one person will have to be dropped. Who's that?
ಈಗಿರೋ ಪ್ರಕಾರ 10 plus
BS Yediyurappa not letting out any more details. He said that in the coming days, in 1 or 2 days, everyone will know who will be the MLAs who will be inducted.
6ನೇ ತಾರೀಕು
So 10 plus 3 is the formula which they will be using at this point.
ಬಂದಿರುವಂತದ್ದು
ಪ್ರಮಾಣ ವಚನ
ಬಹಳ
ಸ್ವೀಕಾರ
ಸ್ವಾಗತ. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ
ರಾಜಭವನದಲ್ಲಿದೆ.
ಮೊನ್ನೆ
6ನೇ ತಾರೀಕು ಗುರುವಾರ ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆ 10:30.
ಟ್ರಾಫಿಕ್ ಜಾಮ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ
ಈಗಿರೋ
Now the main factor being that Mahesh Kumatali is somewhere most likely to be dropped at this point in time, keeping in mind that Lakshman Savadi will be given an MLC post.
ಭಾಗಕ್ಕೆ
He's already the Deputy Chief Minister as well as the Transport Minister. So most likely Mahesh Kumatali will be dropped at this point in time. Even though Ramesh Jarkoli has been mounting pressure saying that all of them will have to get cabinet berth, but the Belgavi representation will be given by Ramesh Jarkoli is something which they have said. So we'll have to see how Mahesh Kumatali will be reacting if at all he's dropped from the cabinet. So that is one option which they have.
ಆ ತರ ಇದ್ರು
6ನೇ ತಾರೀಕು ಗುರುವಾರ
ರಾಜ್ಯ ಸರ್ಕಾರ
ಬೆಳಿಗ್ಗೆ 10:30ಕ್ಕೆ ಮಂತ್ರಿಮಂಡಲದ ಪ್ರಮಾಣ ವಚನ ಸ್ವೀಕಾರ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ರಾಜಭವನದಲ್ಲಿದೆ. 6ನೇ ತಾರೀಕು ಗುರುವಾರ ಬೆಳಿಗ್ಗೆ 10:30.
ಕೂಡ ಬೇಕಾದಂತ ರೈಲ್ವೆ ಫೆಸಿಲಿಟಿ ಮಾಡುವಂತ
ಈಗಿರೋ ಪ್ರಕಾರ 10 plus 3 ಅಂದ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೆ ನಾವು. ಯಾರ್ಯಾರು ಏನು ಡೀಟೇಲ್ಸ್ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ. 10 plus 3 6ನೇ ತಾರೀಕು
Well, this is the formula that they'll be using, 10 plus 3. That is the 3 veterans, most likely the loyalists who have been lobbying for the cabinet berth. They will be given the ministry there. On the other hand, 10 other newly elected MLAs will be inducted into the cabinet. So that makes it one person being dropped from the cabinet at this point in time. We'll have to see who this MLA will be. But at the same time, he said the promises which were made to all of these MLAs will be fulfilled in the coming days, which includes R. Shankar as well. He said R. Shankar will be given an MLC post and then he will be inducted into the cabinet. A ministry will be given in the coming days. We will ensure that all of them are part of the BS Yediyurappa cabinet. But for now, it will just be 10 plus 3. But in the coming days, we will consider all of these options.
6ನೇ ತಾರೀಕು
BS Yediyurappa making the grand announcement with respect to the cabinet expansion.
ಪ್ರಮಾಣ ವಚನ ಸ್ವೀಕಾರ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ
Cabinet expansion to take place on 6th of February at 10:30 a.m. in Raj Bhavan. 13 MLAs to be inducted with the formula 10 plus 3, where 3 loyalists and veterans as well as 10 newly elected MLAs will be inducted.
10 plus